to the 9th edition of the Asia Pacific Precious Metals Conference. Dr. Vanessa with me from PhosphonicS. Hello ma'am, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you.
So first of all, welcome to the APPMC. Hope you're liking it here.
Yes, it's been a busy 2 days.
Yeah. So if you could just tell the audience about PhosphonicS, what do you do and where is PhosphonicS based out of?
We are a UK company. We're based quite close to Oxford in a town called Wantage. And what we do as a business is we manufacture an amorphous silica which we put organic ligands on. And the organic ligands are there to extract platinum group metals from liquid streams. So we see our niche as a business taking the last few ppms of platinum, palladium, gold, rhodium, iridium out of waste streams.
Tell us about the products or services that you have at PhosphonicS.
So the actual product, if you want to look at the product, it looks like a sugar. So it's a white crystalline free-flowing powder. And when you use it, you usually load a column and you pass your liquid stream through that column. And as the material goes through the column, the ligands, which have a really high affinity for the PGMs, collate them, bind them tightly, and you then end up with a loaded column which has got between 2 and 8% weight of the PGM attached to actually our materials, our scavengers.
So who would you say are your end consumers or your clients at PhosphonicS?
Our applications are actually quite broad. So our materials can be used in the pharmaceutical industry. So if you're using a catalyst for a chemical reaction and you want to take the catalyst, the spent catalyst out of a liquid stream, then you can use our material to do that. It can be used in the electronics industry to get down to really low levels of sort of pure solvents. So you're taking all the metals out then, including the PGMs. But in this industry, which we're actually relatively new to, it can be used for people, for example, who are refiners where they're perhaps doing a silver plating. And in the silver plating, they'll have a little bit of platinum and palladium in their electrolytic bath. And it's, our role is to try and take that out so they recover the value.
Does PhosphonicS have any plans for the APAC region and Singapore and especially?
We're happy to talk to anybody who has an application which our material can be used in. So, we're a relatively small company, but actually most of our business is in Europe, in America, in China, in India.
What would you say the growth for this particular segment which you are catering to is maybe in the next 5 years?
As I said, we're actually relatively new in terms of targeting the refiners for applications for our products. So for us, that means there's lots of potential for growth because we have a limited number of customers in the winning electrorefining field, and there are an awful lot of companies out there who do this.
Thank you so much for this interview, Dr. Vanessa, and hope to see you at many more APPMC.